Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope all of y'all are doing well. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the exact story strategy that I implement to make a fuck ton of money with Instagram. Okay, this is probably like 90% of how I made money on Instagram. It's not the reels, it's not through all that. Obviously, the reels help and everything, but the main way that I get people in the pipeline and that actually reach out to me is through Instagram stories. It's a complete game changer. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, how you can replicate the same success that I've had, and just show you everything and, not even hold back anything. Okay. So I call it the 10K story strategy because usually when I launch a CTA, I make 10K per CTA. Literally. I'm not even kidding. Okay. The goal of this is to build trust with your audience through your stories and have 2 CTAs throughout the week to generate inbound leads you can sell to. This is by far the most underrated way to generate sales on Instagram. If you're not following a consistent content strategy for your stories, you're missing out on a lot of money. So one thing I need you guys to know is that you guys can watch this video and you can find it valuable, but if you don't fucking implement it, I'm gonna kill you because you can make so much money with this strategy if you just implement it. It's so easy to implement, so easy, and yet nobody does it. So don't be one of those guys that just watches it and say, "Oh, it's so valuable." No, I want you to actually watch it and implement. Okay. So this is what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a story strategy for each and every single day of the week, and yeah. Okay, we're just gonna go through it. So on Monday, you want to post a result one of your clients got and a hard CTA to DM you. We're gonna start every week off with a hard CTA. Simply post the client result and follow it up with, I'm looking for 5 people that want to achieve this desired goal, and X days, give me the word now and I'll send you more details. This will lead to a ton of inbounds coming in to start off a week, and it's just really, really good, okay? So a simple one is something like this. So one of my clients, Nat, I just showed all this. So I'd obviously a great result. And then the next story I'd post is basically, I'm looking for 5 people that want to achieve this desired goal in X days, just like Nat. DM me the word now and I'll send you more details. Boom. Ton of inbounds, okay? Now, Tuesday, we're going to provide value and help them realize why they have not achieved their desired outcome, okay? The goal is to really dig into the pain point and make them realize that they need to change. So this is an example that we're going to post. And the reason why we want to be very, very like crazy on just, nurturing like crazy is because we can't post CTAs all the time. If you only post CTAs on your story, yes, you'll make a ton of money, but at the same time, people will be almost like immune to your story where they just look at your stories like, oh, here we go, another CTA. So you always want to mix it up. Okay, you always want to provide more value than you want to give more than you take, basically. And this is giving. Okay, so let's recap. We're going to provide value and help them realize why they have not achieved their dream outcome. So this is what I'd say. 90% of coaches think they can scale organic content strategies. Honestly, the worst advice in the online space. If you have an offer and you just struggle finding the right clients, you don't need to do this. You don't need to post more content. You don't need to do more cold outreach. You need to run paid ads to get your ideal clients looking at you. It's as simple as that. That's what the biggest info businesses don't tell you. Even the guys with millions of followers spend tons on paid ads. What makes you think you can rely on strictly organic? So the goal of my stories is actually to break their limiting beliefs that are stopping them from buying my program. I need to break their limiting beliefs and instill new ones that allow them to realize, hey, you know, I need to think this different way for me to buy this program, right? So that's why understanding market research is so important, because what that allows you to do is fully grasp and understand that, hey, maybe it's not that my marketing sucks, I just don't fully understand them. The more you understand your clients, the better you can market to them. And that's why you need to figure out what's stopping them from buying your product and what new beliefs must they have in order to buy a product. And so I made them realize, hey, like, organic isn't enough. You don't need to post more content. You don't need to do more cold outreach. And that's what all my ideal clients are being told to do. I told them a new thing, a new opportunity, that you need to run paid ads. And I piqued their interest, right? So now they're interested. Now on Wednesday, once we actually break their beliefs and all that, and we instill new ones, we're going to actually just get them to like us, right? On Wednesday, you're going to talk about a personal story that will inspire your audience. It could be a future goals. It could be a story when you dropped out of college, you went all in on your business, whatever it could be. This is an example that I shared the other day. It's very simple, right? I've always wanted a Rolex. It's been my dream watch since I was 16, 15 years old. And I wrote this on my story. I always wanted a luxury watch but the first one I get is not going to be a gift from my parents. I want to actually earn it instead of it being handed to me. I'll buy that shit with my own money, and that's what will actually make it meaningful. Setting a goal to hit and attaching a reward to it is something that makes this journey so damn fun, right? So I'm almost getting them to realize that, hey, I'm putting this out in the world. This is my goal. And then when I achieve it, they're going to be like, damn, I remember when Sui posted about that Rolex like 8 months ago and he actually did it. And people will be just involved in your journey. That's what you want. You want people to just fall in love with your journey and almost like your path that you take from A to B. And when they notice that you're just getting closer and closer to this goal, they're like, damn, I want to join this guy. I want to be part of his journey. I want to be part of his, documentation and everything. Boom, you got him, right? So when I get that rolling, I know a lot of people are just going to DM me. It's like, bro, I remember that story, blah, 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 when you talked about this. That's what it takes. You have to post this shit. You have to show the personal side of you, okay? So that's what you want to do on Wednesday. Thursday, post your own win. You could show a payment screenshot, workout that you did, or anything personal, right? Don't just show all your client wins, post some of your own wins as well. It's great that you can help your clients do it, but can you do it for yourself as well? That's another thing, right? You gotta know that you still got it. Even though you're a coach now, you still got it, right? And so this is a nice one. End of the month with a cheeky 25K cash and 44K rev. Blah, blah, blah. Great new strategies, whatever, all that stuff. And just being relatable, right? Being able to pay for the entire trip by myself, spend money to buy what I want. One of the best parts about making money online as an 18-year-old, blah, blah, blah. Treating money like a tool has been something I've learned in 2024 and possibly one of the best things I've used to grow my business. Spend more and make more, right? Posting a win and then adding like my own kind of personal touch and stories that I've learned. Just showing people that, hey, I'm a human too. I'm learning. I'm growing and everything. That's what you want to do, okay? So Thursday is just kind of showing yourself and posting your own win, showing that you know exactly what you need to do and you can actually achieve results on your own, okay? Friday, you want to post a soft CTA for people to DM you for a free resource. This is a less indirect way of getting people to DM you without being salesy, okay? Very, very simple. All you want to do is just post like say, hey guys, film the free 20-minute training video. I go over the exact appointment setting and sales funnel that I've done to help my clients achieve over $1 million in client sales. DM me the word training and I'll send this free video training over to you for free. It's a soft CTA, but we can use a freebie script to convert them into a book call. Okay? So Monday, hard CTA, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nurturing, and then Friday, soft CTA, and then Saturday and Sunday is just coming up with your own ideas, right? That's what I want you to do. I'm not going to give you a thing to do every single day of the week because that just makes it rigid and it just makes it less genuine. This is a story strategy that I want you to follow, but eventually I want you to be able to create the habit of just posting your own stories so that it's just more genuine, right? So I'll show you an example of just a story that I posted, like just this, right? Showing food and stuff and maybe providing value, showing me working out, me playing basketball, or providing more value or whatever it is, right? The point is to be flexible. And this structure I gave you right here is great, but I don't want you to follow it to a T. The goal is for you to actually create the habit of posting stories that constantly nurture your audience. So when you do post CTAs, you get an influx of inbound leads. So many of you guys just post reels and you expect it to work. No, you actually need to do stories and everything, okay? So I hope this video is valuable. I hope I give you some insight on the type of stories you should post and everything. And the goal is just to make it a habit so that you don't even follow a structure. I don't follow the structure. I used to follow it, but I came up with my own structure that fits me and is more genuine to me, okay? One of the most underrated ways to make money on Instagram, if you're not doing it, please implement it. I promise you it's going to be a game changer. And yeah, implement it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Discord. I'll get back to you with all the details, all the answers. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.